everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I am Lady Nika in with a review for Black Ink Crew Chicago. This is going to be episode 1 season 1. Now this show still bears some of the ratchetness that we received from the New York installation. However, it's kind of, it's interesting. I don't know if it's because most of the men on here who are fathers are actually acting like fathers or trying to the best way that they know how. I think I might be able to fuck with it. Earlier, I did my Black Ink Crew New York season finale, reunion. And child, I was outdone because at the end of this show, I got no resolution. It wasn't anything that really was accomplished doing, watching season 3 as long as it was with the break and everything. So when I did my review today, I did that based on the fact that it was too long, too drawn out with no resolutions. Now, I am not saying that when I make a video, what I say is written in stone. By no means do I think that way, nor do I feel that way. These are just my opinions, and I put them up and share them with you all. I don't have a problem with someone disagreeing with me, as long as you keep it respectful. I'm using my platform to give out my opinions, and if if you don't like what I'm saying, or it upsets you to the point to where you disagree almost to the level of being somewhat disrespectful, then you don't have to watch my channel. Now, I'm not large enough to be, even no matter how big this channel gets for me, I will not ever tell somebody they can get the fuck off my channel. Now, I ain't going to tell you that. All I'm going to say to you is if you don't like the things that I say on any of my videos, then I may not be the person for you, and maybe you should seek entertainment elsewhere. And that's all I'm going to say about that, because I don't give people, too much props on my channel. I'm just not giving you that kind of shine. You got 2 minutes and that's too damn long. Now, y'all, this show here, this supposed to be world famous, according to them. At least if it's not world famous, we know that it's probably highly respected in the Chicago area, and it's called 9 Mag. Now, I'm going to give you a rundown of the characters first before I tell you about the episode. First, we got Ryan Henry. He's the owner of the shop, and he named it 9 Mag after his late sister, and he's known as sort of a celebrity in Chicago from what we're told, from what we gained from this episode, okay? Then you have Rachel. Now, that's Ryan's ex-girlfriend. They were high school sweethearts. They were together until he decided to cheat on her, and she wound up getting with this well-known rapper guy. I don't know who it was she was with, but she got pregnant, and the rapper guy was not, he wasn't supportive of the pregnancy. So before she even gave birth, he was out of her life, and so they left her by herself. But Ryan stepped up as the father figure for her child. Okay. Next we got Phor, spelled P-H-O-R. Now he, according to the way they described him, he is this sick-ass tattoo artist and a rapper. He and Ryan are kind of rivals in the art, but they cool as friends, okay? And he works for Ryan in 9 Mag. Then we have Don. Now that's Ford's assistant at Mag and also his little brother. They kind of besties. They grew up in separate households because they share separate fathers but the same mother. He used to be this big basketball player, but some kind of way he lost focus. And when he did, his brother took him in as an assistant at the shop and kind of helping him get himself together. Now, Don has a son named DJ, little baby boy, and he also lives with this child and the baby mama, Ashley, okay? We have Charmaine. Now, she is the manager of the shop, and she is known as the party girl. She hails from New Orleans, Louisiana. Woo, woo. And her and Ryan crash a lot, but he's able to work with her. Apparently, she does what she's supposed to do. Okay? She has a cousin slash best friend who she says she cannot see herself being anywhere without this particular female by the name of Danielle. She also works at 9 Mag as a receptionist. Then we got Van, the big bulky tattoo artist of the shop. People mistake him for the bodyguard many times. Brother, finer than a motherfucker, child. And then we got Kat. She is the only female tat at 9 Mag. She is cool, but she got a lot like Sky, y'all. I picked up on it. This is Sky, the show, okay? Her focus is on her skills. Although beautiful, she don't play, and her and Four do have like this flirty relationship with one another. You know what I'm saying? But he says she cool, even though she got a flat ass, child. And from what they say about this girl, she has a crazy guy client. That's what the cast members were saying. Now, we do see a scene where Kat is trying to do this tat with this one particular guy. And child, he in there talking about her breast and all kinds of stuff. I mean, he just talking about up under her clothes. And she told him that was making her uneasy, and she couldn't focus. And she was trying to get him to bring it down, you know. He was on 9 and she was somewhere around 2. And she wanted him to stop because in order for her to, you know, do what she do best, then he needs to chill because he distracting her from her art of tattooing, right? Well, as she telling him that, we see Ryan and Van is hearing her steady have to tell this dude, and the more she tells him, the more he flirts with her, to the point where Ryan and Van comes in and tell him, look, you need to stop flirting with her, respect her. And old boy say, what you gonna do if I don't? Well, child, I told y'all, Van is like the fucking bodyguard. This motherfucker is big. I'm talking about linebacker type of bitch. You understand what I'm saying? Well, child, they pick his ass up. And when I say pick him up, they pick this bitch up, arms and legs, and basically dumped him outside the fucking shop. And he out there talking about Kat, you need to tell, no, Katrina, you need to tell them what it is, you know what I'm saying? And she comes back in and she kind of upset a little bit with them because she like, I can, you know, you don't just be throwing my clients out. I can handle him. And he asked her, did she feel disrespected? She said, yeah, I felt disrespected. He said, and that's the reason why we put his ass up out of here, because we not having that. Now, I don't know what the hell just happened. Oh, child, when I do that, what? Child, that's what you get when you get that cheap ass lighting, I swear. But anyway, we open up with Don coming into the 9 Mag shop, and apparently Don and Charmaine has this flirtatious relationship. Now, Don has a girlfriend, but apparently around the shop, he is telling everybody that he's referring to Ashley as simply his ex and his baby mama. He not saying that him and her are still together, okay? So Charmaine, she openly flirting with him, and, you know, they got some type of chemistry between them. Now, I don't think this, from what I'm seeing so far, I think this is more of a fuck thing for him. Maybe she want more, but I don't think that that's what really is crack-a-lacking, you understand? Well, apparently tonight, it is the one, not my night, but on the show, it is the 1-year anniversary of Mag, and they having a party, child. And you see all of them getting together, talking about it in the shop, and of course, I told y'all, Four and Catherine flirt like hell. I mean, he telling her he want her and all that stuff. And Kat is basically, she's a very pretty girl, and she feels like she know the game. Shit, so many dudes and tried to play her and try to come at her with that wookity-woo. She ain't trying to hear that fucking shit. She about her tattooing, and that is it. She say from time to time, when this man get a little bit too crunk, she might give him a little peck or something, you know, which they did kiss, child. That wasn't no peck. That was a full out child tongue smith, okay? All right. But anyway, that's what they do. You know what I'm saying? Because she feel like she know what he want. It's just sexual. And she said they have a friendship. And, okay, I told y'all, she say when he get a little too hype, she'll give him a little kiss to simmer him down, okay? Well, Ryan is giving a friend of his named Jeff a tattoo. or what he called a food dog, representing what he been through after a wreck last year. Apparently, this is some type of symbolism of strength, okay? He goes into explaining some of his tattoos, namely the one on his foot, where he's telling us, you know, okay, he said he used that Chinese symbol that he put on there to remind him of, you know, his sister Nova, because she inspired him. He said he was so broke when he first started wanting to do tattoos that he actually were doing tattoos out of the house, right? And one day he decided to ask his sister Nova if she wanted to invest, and she said yeah. So the day that he was set to go and pick up the money from her to possibly open up a shop, child, she was killed, her and her child, by her boyfriend. His mama found him in there, and he was the one that had to pick up, you know, clean up all the blood and stuff. It was real sad, y'all. The family agreed to donate the money that, you know, when people die, folks donate money and stuff, try to help you through and stuff like that. Well, they had collected $687, and the family decided that they were going to give him that money to start up his business. Now, that ain't a whole lot, but apparently it was enough, okay? And he admits to us that he never mourned his sister. Instead of mourning her and being sad and crying, he channeled all of his grief into his art, and that's why the shit looks successful as hell. I got to say something about this. Now, this ain't no top of the line shop, but I'm gonna tell y'all something. It's 10 times better than what I see over there at C's place over there at Black Ink, New York. This dude, you could tell this dude really worked hard to get what he got, and it looks like it's pretty successful because, child, this whole episode we saw people doing tattoos. Do you hear me? We saw tats being done. That's what the fuck I'm talking about. You can give me the ratchet bullshit, but give me some of your artistry involved into it. If it's gonna be about the motherfucking tattoos, let a bitch see a tattoo. And all through this shit, we saw different tattoos being done, and also the different tattoo artists in there, they tatted the fuck up. This was nice, y'all. I think I might be able to fuck with this, okay? Well, anyway, he says it's been 6 years since his sister's death, and he lives every day to make her proud. You know, he did a dope ass tat on that dude Jeff too, y'all. That shit looked good, okay? Better than anything I seen after New York installment. I'm just saying. Now let's roll over to the anniversary party, okay? And they having a great time, child. And in comes Rachel. Remember, Rachel is Ryan's ex-girlfriend / co-parent with him, okay? When we took on, okay. Well, child, the girls are talking to her and asking about, you know, about her nail polish line, because she has a nail polish line that she is working on called Paranova. And that's a dedication as well to his sister. Charmaine says she don't know why Rachel and Ryan not together, but they should be, because they got some serious chemistry between the two of them. I think that it has a lot to do with the level of hurt that he caused her. But we'll talk about that as we get into the season. Okay. Well, they all getting drunk, and Charmaine is the turn-up girl, child. I told y'all she the one that really just parties her ass off when they do have these parties. They business during the day, but they party like rock stars at night. And I ain't talking about crack cocaine. Okay, well, child, her and Don wind up flirting around with each other. Now, remember, Don got a girlfriend / baby mama, but he in this tattoo shop flirting like a motherfucker, to the point where I thought it was one of the tattoo rooms he took her to when I saw him lift her up. But in actuality, child, they wind up going to the bathroom, and it looked like clothes was coming out. Child. And you know, during that time, she was saying that he's single, she's single, they should be single together. She wanna holler at him. She say she wifey material, child. But what I don't think she know about, child, but she will find out, that there is already a woman in his life, and she holds the title of more than just baby mama. This bitch is his woman, okay? But he has, what it appears to be, they about to have sex in this bathroom. Ain't that some motherfucking karma, bitch? Ain't that's like karma coming back around again, and we seeing this shit? Now, wasn't they all in that bathroom at the Black Ink, New York? I ain't gonna keep whatever. Okay, the next day we see Don with his son DJ playing around, and he tells, he's letting us know that when that child was born, and apparently the child coded while doing birth, and the doctors was able to resuscitate him. Now, prior to the child being born, he and Ashley had started having problems when she became impregnated, because he was very young and immature, and he didn't think that they would, he could be a father. He had no example or nothing like that, according to what he was saying, and he kind of wilded out on her. I'm certain that there was a lot of cheating going on, a lot of lying. He did a whole lot of dirty shit, but when that child was born and the doctor saved him, it gave him a new lease on life. He wanted to become a better man and a good father to his child. So we meet, child, what the hell is that net in here? Well, child, we meet Ashley. She come through, and apparently they still working on them. But he telling her that he got to go to the shop later on, and she asking him why, and he said, because I got to get paid. So the next question is, what time should she expect him? And he's telling her she should respect him enough to know that he's going to go out and earn a living, and he gonna do right. Well, she flipped that shit on his ass and told him, well, you need to respect me and your son enough to come home at a decent hour. In fact, come home, period. So, like I said, we could tell that there's been some issues with these folks, okay? She told him, look, you heard me to the core, in her non-whispering voice, baby. She did not give us Mimi fault. She told him straight up, you hurt me to the core. And he admits he messed up in the past, but since their son, he has changed, and he's promising not to fuck up like he did in the past. Okay, remember what I just told y'all about the party? Who that man you? Now, next day we see it's Kat, Charmaine, and Danielle. They meeting up, just running it, talking and this shit. But of course, we always got a little shade going on, honey. And Charmaine shading in her confessional, saying that Kat got on the same damn shirt she had on the day before. She was talking like that girl. She said, talk about your walk of shame. The party was wild, but she did at least go home and change clothes. Kat didn't go home and change clothes. Well, the conversation goes over to Charmaine and Don, and she admits he fine as hell, and Danielle asked, did they do anything in that bathroom? That's when I found out it was a bathroom, y'all. And she admits they absolutely did. She said that she happily admitted to fucking him in that bathroom, child. She said he picked her ass up, put on the sink, and licked a few spots that ain't been licked before. Okay? Charmaine says she feel like Don and her are about to start dating. And when she was asked about his baby mama, she said she not worried about her, honey, because he explained to her that he just in a situation. They don't fuck around. They not together. And Charmaine say she never met the chick before, and all the time that she done been working down there at the 9 Mag. And Kat tells us in confessional that he does refer to her as his ex. So, hey, if that's his woman, wouldn't you think he would have told them at the shop? Not necessarily so, bitch. But anyway, let's go on over to Ryan's house, and you see him with his son Mason. And they playing, and he's saying that makes him most happy when he with his child, okay? All right, Rachel come in, and he tells us that Rachel was his high school sweetheart. He admits that he was very immature. He did a lot of fuck shit, and they wound up breaking up. The baby was born and all of that shit. Well, they reminisce a little bit about their life together, baby, and he tells her that she's still the woman he wants to marry. But see, right now, due to the fact that he hurt her so bad, right now all she want to do, she trusts him, but it ain't perfect. But she says that right now her focus is building her brand, and they co-parent very well, so that's what she want to focus on. He feel like that's a cop-out because he want to get back with her, but she not quite certain. I mean, he apparently hurt her bad, so she don't want to do this shit right now. Okay, now let's go back down to the 9 Mag shop, and they having drinks and turning up some more, honey. Because apparently after the work day end, that's what the fuck they do. They party. And we see Don come in, and he give old Charmaine a kiss, child. And she thinking that since the bathroom sex, he seems to have a glow, and she can't wait to show him how big of a glow she can really give him. Well, child, they say since she from New Orleans, and New Orleans supposed to be the home of the twerk queens, and they ain't lying, honey. We all could twerk. But anyway, yeah, pop pussy. That's all it is, honey. She can pop pussy. But anyway, they get her to start twerking and stuff, and done all behind her, touching all over her child. And, you know, everything. I mean, he just getting into it, baby. Never thinking in a million years that baby mama / girlfriend would show up at that shop, because she ain't known to come there. But a bitch popped up on his ass and caught him dead in the fucking act and cut a fool. She said, let me talk to you outside. What the fuck are you doing? Who is this bitch? So when they go outside, she asking him, what kind of shit? You lying to me again? You told me you was working, but you in here twerking all over bitches and shit, you know, feeling on bitches as they twerk on you. I'm the woman that you come home to. I'm the one you be taking care of, and I take care of you. I'm the one got your child. I'm the one you sleep with every night. She told him, she said, I am so mad right now, I could punch you in your motherfucking face, but I ain't gonna do it, bitch. I tell you what, just don't come the fuck home, okay? That's what you do. And you could take me to court to see your child. Now, that set it off. He was kind of concerned because, of course, I told y'all, if nothing else, this motherfucker, he may be fucked up, but apparently he wants to... being with that child is everything to him, okay? So he a little bit upset, and he get her, like I said, you know, they arguing shit, but old girl say, you know what, you ain't giving me no answer. So let me go back in here. So she go back inside the shop, and she want to talk to Charmaine, and she explain that, hey, I'm Ashley, I'm the baby mama, I'm the one he's still dating, the one he's still fucking. Well, Charmaine got that side bitch attitude, like, oh, well, I didn't know nothing about that, you know what I'm saying? Well, Ashley was telling her, well, now you know, bitch. And so Charmaine started telling her that she don't appreciate her calling her bitch a hoe. And Ashley told her, say, look here, girl, when I see a woman dancing all up on my man and touching on my man, I call bitches and hoes. Straight up like that. And so, Charmaine decides she trying to get almost a little smart mouth with the girl, but see, this girl here act a little bit like Anya. This bitch was ready to walk up on her until Dawn took on back outside, and she out there going the fuck off on him. Now, it done been discovered now that not only is this man girlfriend, but I mean his baby mama, but this is girlfriend. You understand what I'm saying? And I can understand where that girl coming from. So she asks her, you know, what's up with my man? Charmaine telling her to ask her man, which is true. You shouldn't ask that woman no question. You should, you know, check with your man, bitch. Check with your man. But I can understand in the heat of the moment, you're going to ask questions. But you can't really get buck with her because she don't know that you and him are still together, because he's walking around the shop saying that y'all ain't together. Well, child, she tell him, don't come home, and once again, and this time she meant it, take me to court to see your son. And it's at that moment he knew that he had them fucked up, child. And it went off. Now, next week, well... y'all will see week after next. Kat is having this photo shoot. Some magazine wants to, you know, do a spread on her, and it's almost at the point where they supposed to be this close family type of situation. They not just co-workers. Ooh, child, I just started flashing. It ain't like they just co-workers and shit. They are also family with each other. And so when she has this photo shoot, Ryan is there. Now, he's the owner of the motherfucking shop, and they basically want him there as a prop for her. Like, it's all about her task. It's not about them collectively, and he feeling some kind of way. Also, we gonna see Ashley and Charmaine get into it some more, child. Then Ford gonna start being more into his music than he is Tat, and the child, it's gonna be fights on top of fights. This seem like it's gonna be alright. I mean, it give me enough real along with Ratchet that I think I'll be able to fuck with it. I ain't all fucked up in my spirit, but then again, I wasn't like that on the first episode of Black Ink Crew New York either. But we gonna see. That's about all I got for y'all tonight on the first episode of Black Ink Crew Chicago. Thank you to my special little angel who gifted me with this little episode, child. I thank you, thank you, thank you. And in the meantime, in between time, while I'm hot flashing like a son of a bitch right now, please like, comment, subscribe. I'll see y'all asses back down here tomorrow for Empire. And I will not be reviewing If Loving You Is Wrong tonight, because I saw that shit and it's a filler episode. It didn't get good to the last about 5 or 10 minutes, child. Y'all saw what happened. When they give me some, I'll work with that. But that's all I got, y'all. And I'll see y'all back down here tomorrow. I hope y'all appreciate, baby. I've been trying to share these damn videos out. Y'all tell you, I'm hot flashing. I'm going to talk to y'all later. Bye. I got to go get in front of some air. Yeah, I said, have a good night, y'all. Bye-bye.